All right, back out on the water. This is the first day of Operation Fill the Freezers. Me and my buddy Dylan go come out here and see what we can do about catching as many fish as we can catch, and if it's as many as we can keep legally. So hopefully we can catch some big gator trout, or one gator trout make me happy, but some big trout and some slot redfish. Conditions are great, it's calm. We're getting out here about the right time to start. Cloudy, mostly cloudy right now, and the tide's coming in. We're at that last 2.5 hours for the tides at high tide. So I'll be at my favorite spot that last hour of the tide coming in. That's my favorite time to fish. So hopefully we can put some fish in the boat. God, I love this place. All right, first trout of the trip. Definitely not a keeper. We've been fishing hard for a while. I'm just having a hard time finding any, so glad to catch one. Well, I'm gonna let you go if you just calm down. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh yeah. There we go. Love a speckled trout. We'll get bigger. Another little one, actually smaller than the last one. That may be a keeper. Yeah, there we go. This will be close. Heck yeah. That's a male, he's just drumming away. Oh yeah. He's a keeper. Look at this beauty. I'm not gonna handle his gills just in case he's not. But he's drumming away. Alright, let's get you on the bunk board. Let's see what we got. Gotta be, oh yeah, it's gonna be a keeper. It's gotta be 14 and he's 16. Wait a second. 15 3/4. Oh yeah, he going on a stringer. Third fish of the day, finally got on a keeper. Glad to have him. don't know if they're picking up or not, but there's 2 bald eagles right there. Yeah, we're just fighting and carrying on. Right directly above me. That's so cool. That fish is gonna be bait. Yeah, gonna be bait. Hey, Mr. Spot. Gonna be bait for me. If you can flop out of my boat, if you flop out of my boat, you're free. Oh, it's got two spots on one side. It's pretty on one side. Man, that's nice. So Dylan done got a daggone keeper redfish. I haven't caught anything but a spot about that daggone long. So he's doing better than me today, but I'm glad to see him catching some fish. He lost possibly a bull red that drug him around the inlet there for a little bit. Said it spun his kayak around how many times? All right, we're back out here again. We're beginning to think that the trout bite's just not, the water temperature's not cooled off enough. We're just not seeing people catching trout or hearing people catching trout. There's not a lot of people in the parking lots. So that bite's just not on fire like it was last year at this time. So we're kind of switching gears. Now we're going to focus on redfish with Dylan, you know, catching a keeper redfish this morning and then hooking up on a real big one. If he had landed, it would have been the biggest redfish of his life. So redfish, you know, redfish don't mind the warm water, so we're going to focus on redfish now and see if we can't get a little bit done between now and dark. Some weather just come through. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we're going to give it a try. Have I ever said that I hate a lizardfish? That little thing right there took my popping cork down to the bottom in an instant. I don't know how they do it. Well, at least the lizardfish are getting bigger. Well, we're out this evening trying to get it done. We keep grinding. Nice job. Was that your first cast? Nice. Yes, Dylan got another one. Looks like a pretty good redfish, might be a keeper. You got 2 spots on one side there. Oh, easy, big boy. Oh, big girl. I actually got 3 spots. And 20 inches. It's actually just over 20, so that's a keeper. Oh, the mouth's good. Nice fish, got 3 spots on one side, matching 3 spots on the other. Beautiful blue tail. Nice fish, got 3 spots on one side, matching 3 spots on the other. Beautiful blue tail. First trout of the night, and it ain't very big. About the same size as the ones Dylan was catching. Up on there. Oh man, I just lost the big one. Another trout. It's actually smaller than the first one I got, maybe by an inch. Very skinny. Well, as fate would have it, they're just getting smaller. It's about an inch smaller than the last one I caught. Got something big. Yeah, it's got to be a big shark or a bull. I'm trying to get untethered here. It's going right out through them pylons like crazy. I can't seem to get unclipped here. Alright, now I can chase him. Tighten up my drag just a little. I hope it's not a shark. Or a damn ray. Starting to feel a little bit like a ray. I don't feel no head shakes. Yeah, thing's feeling a little bit like a ray. thing's got me wrapped around that pine line. Yeah, he come off. There's no way. He had me totally wrapped up. It was definitely feeling like a redfish at the end. I thought he was going to open ground and going to stay on open ground. And he just turned and went straight into the pylon. It took me so long to get the boat untethered. Man, that sucks. Absolutely sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there at the end that wasn't a ray. It was going to be a bull red. Ah, dang it. All right, current. Get back up here. All right, so I'm back out in this mess, this windy mess. Trying to hold this pylon enough to catch a sheephead. So I actually had a sheephead just steal my bait. Good thump, just one thump. He got it. I jerked and missed it, and then after I jerked and missed it, my kayak went kind of wonky for a second, and I started to hear the drag go off in the back. So I realized I was on in the back there. So right before that thing got up against the pylon, I felt some really good head shakes. So I'm pretty confident that was a redfish. And then he just took me around that one pylon. I'm out here out of the big group of pylons to try to avoid that. There's some distance between here and those ones up there, and there's some distance between the ones behind me. I'm kind of on an isolated pylon here, but it got on that pylon and broke me off. I should have, in hindsight, opened the bail, and then laid my pole down, and then tried to paddle up and get on the up current side of it where it had me wrapped. But I'm kind of new to this game, so hindsight's 20/20. I'll know what to do next time, or at least try to do. Alright, my friend Dylan and I just got back from another coastal fishing trip. We went out there and did some tent camping and fished together for a few days. Fished really hard. He fishes hard like I do. Trying our best to get on some big trout. We found out real quick the water temperature was just way too warm. It's 74 degrees out there now. This time last year it was probably 8 degrees colder. Just didn't have a whole lot of luck with the speckled trout bite. We did each catch a keeper redfish, which was nice. I caught one trout that was 16 inches that kept, and he caught a keeper flounder. We each took bull rides. We get hooked into bull reds that took and spun him around in the inlet and drug me around a little bit out in the bay before breaking me off. So we did have some action there, but just didn't get what I was hoping to get on this trip. I think it's going to be a few more weeks before it cools down enough to where that fall bite really heats up inshore. But I'm going to make sure I post a video from last year's trip so you guys get to see some quality speckled trout getting caught.